Hey guys, I'm just out here today playing around for a little bit while I got a few minutes to kill. And I thought I'd try to move that action camera to a couple different places on the bike and just do some riding. And so we know it muffles a sound. So I also have this little M80 spy camera. It's actually dubbed as a voice recorder. So I figure I can clip that right on my pocket. It'll take footage, and maybe if I talk, it'll pick that up too. It may pick up a lot of wind, in which case I may have to do with it like I do on my this camera that I'm talking into, that I'm recording on, and put a piece of electrical tape over the microphone hole, if I can remember where that is on here. I haven't played with this thing in a while. I'll be surprised if I can remember how it works. But anyway, I don't know if that'll work or not, because I think the microphone holes are actually in the same spot where the lights are that tell you that it's turned on and that it's recording, and they're so very, very dim. I'll turn it on for you. And yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at it real close, you should be able to see blue. And then when it's recording, it turns red and flashes. But in the daylight, it's really hard to see. But anyway, I mounted the action cam. Let me show you where that is. I've got it mounted on the rear of the frame there, shooting up past my feet. Now it might only show the back of my legs, I don't know. And I'm also going to attempt to mount it up on the front of the down tubes for the frame, right in this area. I have a feeling it might not work because the angles are kind of weird. I could probably hang it off the side, but then I'll have to figure out how to flip the video a quarter turn in post. And you know, it's just all experimental stuff. Trying to give you a little bit better view of what's going on. So, yeah, I'm just playing around. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a go and I'll show you what it is. Alright. You guys probably remember when I was building these foot pegs and stuff and brake pedal. They're right in here. I didn't put anything here to keep this from sliding back and forth because it always stayed in place. And I was thinking when I built it, I should drill a hole in there so I could put a screw in there to keep that from coming out. And all this time, that every time I've rode it, it's been fine. And just a minute ago, when I went around the block with the camera back there, it slid over, the brake lever come up, and so just to hold it in place, I took just a regular hose clamp. I think you can see it on there. That's it. And put it around that pipe, and that'll keep it from coming out. A quick, simple redneck fix, you know. I'll probably actually drill and tap a hole in that and put a bolt in it so it looks a little more professional down the road. Probably on the back side so it's not so obvious or something. But anyway, I'll do that when I'm, you know, painting the frame and doing all that kind of stuff. Welding and that. I don't want to weld anything on there because I want to be able to remove it if I want to. Anyway, just sharing that with you because I don't want you saying, wow, your pedal's coming apart, you know, when you see the video. And that's what that is. So we already got that covered. That's funny, it started doing that today. Walking back out of there. I forgot to turn the other camera on. These are just quick little around the block trips for experimental purposes. I think I ran out of gas. Anyway, all right, we'll check that. You guys might find this interesting. When I got ready to take that last little ride, as soon as I kicked it, my knot came untied from my pull string and it wound back up inside the recoil. So I went ahead and went for the ride. It was just dangling, you know. I just had to be sure it didn't die on me. So I didn't have to push it home. But so I took the coil off and got the string out and rewound it, got some tension back in the spring, and I turned this one more turn, because this thing has 3 bolts but 6 holes, so it gives you 6 different positions where you can put that. And I had it 1 notch up, and the rope was actually coming out and then back down, so I took advantage of it while I had it apart and just lowered it down 1 more turn, and look how straight that is across there. You see that? I just like that better. I just like that better. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Some of those little trial and error things that we do. So yeah, I'm gonna go in the house and play with this footage and see how it comes out, and if it's worth a darn, I'll put it out there for you to see it. And of course, if it's total crap, you'll never know about it. Alright, okay, so I'll see you guys. Maybe this will be it for it, and I may have to come back and do some more experimenting, because it may not work out. I don't know how to flip the whole view in my movie editor, so I may have to figure that out, but I'm gonna give it a go, and I'll show you how it comes out. Alright, thanks for being there. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so this shot is gonna be with the camera mounted up here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that on my pocket like that. And we're just gonna go see how it does. forgot to turn the other camera on. These are just quick little around the block trips for experimental purposes. I think I ran out of gas. Anyway, all right, we'll check that.